Max, welcome.
Thanks.
2012 Ultra Racer Champion.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
having
being
me.
here. Yeah, thanks for getting here. Just real quickly, I know you've had a busy year. You've been running a lot as usual, those sort of things. It's been a good year. You've had some good results, and you're coming into the race. I know just last weekend you had a pretty good result. Things seem to be going well. So coming in with some confidence, I would think.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, most of that shattered on knowing that this is a 100K distance,
I know.
so it's quite a bit further than I've ever run before. So it's kind of unknown for me right now, and what I want to do is just get through it right now and see how it goes.
Right. Well, good. Well, good. Well, we're going to keep this kind of quick and fun. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a couple questions that were given to us from Facebook.
Okay.
Ashley Schaefer Morris wants to know, Max, is the statement "you can't overtrain, just under-recover" true or false in ultra running or running?
I'd say that's false. You can definitely overtrain, but you've got the other side of it is under-recovering too. It's just that there is the ability to overtrain. And I think there's athletes out there that have shown that and stuff. And in ultra, it is a little bit different than in track racing and cross country and the more intense sports or distances. But the overtraining there, you're going to see kind of a fatigue and a lack of being able to get some speed under your legs and stuff. Whereas here, I think you can definitely get some overtraining, but it's going to be more in terms of like you're just running too many miles and getting too much in, and just overall fatigue and stuff like that. So I think you can definitely get some overtraining in.
But you tend to race quite a bit. So
I do, yeah.
You have to balance that, I would assume, between big efforts at a race. Then do you put in a big training week, or you try to give yourself some recovery time?
I definitely give myself some recovery time, especially depends on how much I get beat up in the race. If the race is pretty hard on my body, if it's not too hard on my body, then I can get back to training pretty quick.
I got you.
But I definitely kind of listen to my body, what's going on, and try not to push it over its limit, and take some downtime when I need it. There's different times of the year, or even during the season where I'm really racing a lot. Where, I just need a down week, so I'll take it easy, and it allows me to race more and get those hard efforts.
So as a follow-up to that, it's actually a good point. Paula Navarez wanted to know, so do you feel that you get beat up more in some of these faster things we see you doing, or some of the longer, she's thinking 50-kilometer run, maybe trail races, what beats you up more and caused you to need more recovery?
Yeah, and a lot of that depends on just kind of how much elevation gain there is in the race. Races with more elevation gain are going to beat me up more, but at the same time, I usually find that I get beat up more in ultra races right now because my body's not as attuned to it, not as used to it. Whereas, I've been racing short distance races, road races for, since I can remember, and so my body's a lot more used to that, and so those tend to beat me up a lot less now than the ultra races do.
Great. Well, Max, thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
Great. Nick Clark, welcome.
Gil, good to have you,
man. Good to be here, buddy. So you had an interesting trip in?
Yes, yeah. 2 hours on the tarmac in DC, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It happened. Well, we appreciate you being here, 2012 Ultra Racer Champions. You've had another long year. I know you've run. You've had some good performances, and we're thrilled to have you. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to keep it quick, but it's hot and heavy.
Okay,
this question came from Facebook, directed to Nick Clark.
Okay.
You ready?
Shoot.
David Caldwell. Do you know David? I don't know David. I mean, David, he could be from
Where's David from?
David Caldwell. We don't know. We just know David. We had a picture. We took David's picture out. But we know. David wants to know, if you could be guaranteed a 5-minute faster time if you shaved your beard, would you do it?
In this race?
Any race.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Would
that do it?
If it's 5 minutes and that's the difference between third and first, done. If it's 5 minutes and I still stay in third, then beard's gonna
it'd be a tough one. It'd be a tough one. As a follow-up to that, Andrew Sweetstack wants to know, Nick Clark, which would you rather have? Guaranteed a third place finish for the next 5 years in any ultra you entered, or winning any one ultra in the world.
In the world? Well, geez, yeah, I would take Comrades. I hear there's a big paycheck.
I think there's a good check at Comrades. Yeah, I think so. So you go for the win. You'd pick it, and I think, hey, I'll take that win.
I don't know.
Or top 3 every day.
Top 3 every day. I mean, that's good. I mean, I can take
well,
that
with the way
for
sports
the
going,
next
that
20
could be a
years.
good paycheck
Yeah,
too. I mean, it adds up.
Yeah. You know, third has kind of been my spot for the last 2 years, so why not stick with that?
Trey.
Yeah.
Trey Clark.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, thanks
Nick.
Gil.